Was supposed to come on here earlier, and I suddenly realised I had to go to karate with Jack, and it all went a bit out the window, and tits up this evening, as they call it. And I've got an airport run pretty early, 4 o'clock in the morning, pretty early, so I've got to be in bed probably within the hour. So I thought I'd come out here and do a very quick pop-up chat with you, maybe 20 minutes. JPW is first in. Hello to you, and hope you're all right. Good to see you. Oh, I need that. I'm knackered. Hello, Tracy Regan. Fern Wright. Yes, I am very late. Just give the old lens a bit of a clean. It's looking a bit murky there. Hello, Philip. Good to see you. Andy on tour, Broken Dreams. Hello to you. Another Philip as well. Mick, hello to you. Cosmic War Toad. Yes, I am late. Nigel the Handyman. Hi, Mum. Here's the answer to your question. You WhatsApp me. I'm fine. Just a bit achy and a bit knackered because I've been to karate with Jack and completely forgot about arranging this evening. But silly old me. So I thought I'd give you a quick 20 minutes or so pop-up chat, and then we can call it a night. I've got to be in bed by 11, I think, something like that. Hello, Sandy Pollard. John H. Jason Pritchard too, Matt Wooten, good to see you, Julie Baldwin, Sophie Adams, Healing Vibrations, Christine Ayres, hello Andy, isn't it past your bedtime? Not quite. Well, I got indoors and my mum messaged me on WhatsApp, are you alright? In rough translation, why aren't you on YouTube? But here I am. Hello Bloodnose, I'm good. I'm a bit sore. I got punched repeatedly by my son at karate, and he's got a hard whack on him for a little munchkin. Hello, Jane Griffiths, Michael Castrian, good to see you. And everybody's here, that's wonderful. I hope everyone's had a good day. I didn't really get much of a chance in the way of content today, a little bit about what happened at ITV. Apparently, it was a suspicious package addressed to Lorraine Kelly, of all people, which caused everybody to get in a panic and the whole thing evacuated. So there you go. And there was also the bit about the guy nicking a load of stuff out of Asda's, but something doesn't quite add up there. Nimrod's Relish back again, certainly am. You too, Julie Keys, good to see you. Hi, you will need to tuck Andy in tonight. It's going to be past his bedtime, laugh out loud. On a serious note, hope you had a nice day. Yeah, I think her days of tucking me in at bedtime are long gone. But I just kind of do it myself now and claps in a heap, but that's all right. Yes, the actress called Lorraine, the very same. Apparently, it was addressed to her, whatever it was, and panic ensued, and out they came. I'm in Bristol. I wouldn't have known about the bomb scare at the hospital if it wasn't for you. Yeah, I just found that funny that the two things happened together. Obviously just coincidence, but it was a weird one. Hello, Alan. Good to see you in the chat. I've literally just coming on for about 20 minutes tonight. Because I've got to be in bed by about 11. Why is it all right for USA and Britain to bomb civilians, but no one else can? Cosmic War Toad says. Yeah, we had there was a thing, a table I saw with the amount of bombs America's dropped over the years compared with anyone else, all in the name of democracy, and it's quite frightening, isn't it? Really. Greetings, Andy from Leicester, from Victoria. Good to see you. Is that Foss High? Christine Ayres, what you saying? I missed the sunny weather today. It was stuck in work. Ugh. Yeah, I've had a couple of days off. I must admit I've much needed them with work. I've driven some mileage, and I've got, from tonight, I've got 5 continuous days of airport runs. Which will be yes, quite tiring. I've got 3 tomorrow. I've got 4 in the morning up. I think 10:15. Someone's landing at Heathrow. I've got to bring them back, so there's no point in going home in between. and then I've got to go and get a young lad from his school later on in the day. So a bit of a busy day tomorrow. Oh, windy pops, pardon me. Diane Abbott's in the house, standing on your crane again. Let's come up with a sum for you today. 7 times 8. What is it? Hi, Ron Collins. I'm good, thank you. Good to see you. What else we got? Honesty and truth. When this Jacinda woman in New Zealand going to be ousted? She bloody well should be. It's unbelievable some of the crap she's trying to pull, isn't it? Lavrov said the MSN need to stop hyping up that what's going on. There's no way in hell Russia will ever use a nuke in a first strike. This is what Lavrov has said. Definitely MSM looking for World War III. I saw Lavrov say that earlier. You know, he's right, because you know, the consequences are unthinkable. But then they weren't going to invade Ukraine, and they did. They weren't going to annex Crimea, and they did. And they, you know, there's lots of things that they're saying they won't do that they actually have done. But I did a video on this the other day. You know, what are the MSN actually playing at? It's like they're trying to stir the shit. They want to cause trouble, and it's not great. Not great. Seriously, for military planes doing weird loops repeatedly, which I sent to your email. Yeah, I did see that, helium vibrations. Speaking of military planes, I was sitting talking to my wife today, and all of a sudden we just suddenly paused and stared at each other. Don't worry, it's not rude. There was an airplane noise flew overhead, and it didn't sound like the kind of thing that you normally hear over our way. To me, it sounded like military jet. We thought, oh shit, you know, and looking into it, it turned out it was a couple of F-15s. I'm assuming they were on a training exercise. They went down to Dover, apparently, turned around and flew back up north. So I don't know whether it was some kind of combat patrol or some kind of training exercise. I really don't know. But somebody managed to get them on camera. Quite a good one. I'm afraid that was me, Jason Pritchard. Pardon. 7 8s are 120, as according to Diane Abbott. Thank you very much for that. I see your mathematical skills have improved no end. Do you honestly think nuclear oblivion will stop Biden, Putin, and Jinping? The captain, surely the Russian generals will remove Putin one way or another if he orders a nuke strike. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, he's backed into a corner now, isn't he? There's no way this is going to go in his favour. And could he get desperate and order something like that? Now, I've been reading a lot about, you know, people. What's the way to say it? People actually scared of him. Scared of telling him the truth, scared of saying what's really going on. But you've got to ask yourself the point, if he gave an order like that, which could potentially end everybody, would they follow through with it or say, sorry, it's not doing it? Hello, John Kent. I mean, there's a story about a Russian sub in the early 1980s, I think, that was ordered to fire its nuclear missiles at the United States because it was ordered to, and because they mistook that a first strike was going on from the American direction, and it turned out it was some kind of blip, and the submarine commander said, sorry, I'm not doing it. So it's going to be something like that. I would believe Russia before the British government lies Johnson's told us over COVID, his own people. Yeah, I mean Boris is in the papers today stating that he wouldn't put it past Putin to carry out some kind of chemical attack, and he's already setting up the cover story to blame us for it. Now, the sheer fact he's mentioning that, I do wonder whether that's actually going to happen and we're being set up for it, but we'll have to see. Mick Hardstaff, hi John, nice to see you, definitely. It would not matter if they didn't follow through as Putin has a nuclear football on his desk like Biden, and just have to press one button and all hell breaks loose. That's an interesting concept. But doesn't that doesn't that process just relay orders to nuclear weapon posts, nuclear weapon stations that have to be launched? I do wonder how that works. Angela Gill, hi Andy, don't know if you watched a BS live, where are we, ABS is live, what would you do, seeing three lads picking on a black man, I slapped him up, can't stand back, scary. Years ago I come across two teenagers giving a young lad a kicking in Birchington, of all places, and I intervened. I weren't going to stand by and watch a young lad get a kicking and not do anything about it, so I intervened. But certainly this day and age, you would get, you'd get something put in you more than likely. So you do wonder really what you would do. Awoken world, sad news. My German Shepherd Saxon lost his fight yesterday morning. My heart aches. Condolences to you, Awoken world. I mean, dogs are like a member of the family, aren't they? And a lot of people don't understand that. It's horrible. Bad news to hear. I hope you will be okay. Thanks, Mick. Great to see you. Didn't get any notification tonight. The reason is, John, I'm a bit late. You see, I just wanted to get on here. Just quickly, 20 minutes or so, just to spend with you. And Julie Baldwin says we're 5 off of 50 likes. So if you haven't done so already, folks, make sure you do that on the live stream. So I know the YouTube algorithm will work on that and find everything. When will Putin stop attacking Ukraine? Yeah, there was an interesting lecture at the University of Chicago on it, and it's a guy that knows what he's talking about, and it made perfect sense. And I've posted it on the communities page on my YouTube channel. Go check it out if you've got an hour to spare. It's pretty good. Factual breakdown. Hello to you. Good to see you. Julie Bull, 61 likes. My God, they're going up pretty rapidly, aren't they? That's excellent. I don't do uni, didn't get the maths. That's what finished me with university. I went to uni, and I was doing an electronic engineering degree, but it's the maths that killed me. I failed my first year exams, had another go at them, and I didn't do it again, so decided to take another path. Putin wants Zelensky to guarantee no NATO membership and to recognise independent regions of Donetsk and Luhansk. Yes, and also declare Crimea as Russian sovereign territory as well. Got the notification late and was on a call, Factual Breakdown says. Julie Baldwin, what do you think to the documentary? I thought it was worth a watch. Oh, definitely. Julie Baldwin sent me a link to a documentary. It was a Netflix thing on Ukraine, set a few years ago, where, they fought for their independence, their rights to self-determination. It's an interesting watch, and a lot of people paid, very dearly for what they had. A lot of people lost everything, including their lives, and it's all happening again. It's very, very, very powerful watch. I'll see if I can find the link in Julie's messages she sent me, and I'll put that on as well. Enchanted Blue, hello to you, good to see you. Keir always wants to go to lockdown. He needs to get a train pass. Where's lockdown? Somewhere in a Kaidaniki New Land, is it? You tell me, Diane Abbott. God, you're funny. Me too. Electric, terrible. Maths done me in as well. Yeah, it's all that weird and wonderful algebra and all that sort of thing. I believe NATO and USA tested Putin, sadly using Zelensky. That is evil. So many innocent Ukrainians have perished. Yeah, it really is awful. Really is awful. I read up about Zelensky's history this morning. There's a Wikipedia page about him, and through his comedy and and he set up a production company and everything he did prior to what he does now. Quite interesting. I saw that today about COVID cases rising again. MSM bored with Ukraine now. They want COVID back. Yeah, I saw Dr. Doom on, I think it was the Daily Mail or something like that, where he said, it's not over yet, blah, blah, blah. I thought, oh, do fuck off. We've had enough of you. Go away, take your knighthood with you. That's what I thought of him. Triggy, hi Andy from Trigon Island, Northern Ireland. Good to see you. Jason Pritchard, Convid, where's it gone exactly? The more I learn about this situation, the more complicated the whole business is. If Russia were to have struck, it should have been in 2014-ish. Yeah, that documentary really explains a lot. When the two of them do, the lecture and the documentary. Hello Cheryl, good to see you in the chat there, and I hope you're all right and you've had a good day. We're not supposed to understand the background behind the situation, just mindlessly fight for our politicians and wrap ourselves in the Union flag with unquestioned, mindless obedience. Yes, that's right, until we wake up and smell the wood from the trees. Hi Andy, I hope you're okay. Late one tonight. Yes, I completely cocked it up, my planning and everything today, and didn't take into account the old karate lesson with my jack, so it kind of went a bit wrong. But here I am, just in brief for you all right now. In Ontario, Canada, the chief medical doctor says the muzzle's off for March 21st, but the mayors and politicians say too soon. Oh, piss off. It's all control, isn't it? It's ridiculous. He has a channel, doesn't he, reviewing pubs, and maybe he's working. Last orders, please. Jason Pritchard, family comes first, legend. I'm still worried about the large nuclear plant that the Russians, in their infinite wisdom, have disconnected. And no, not Chernobyl, the other one they bombed, I think it was. Yes, that's more recent news, isn't it, Christine? I forget the name of the place, but I know the one you mean. I mean, Chernobyl's still got nuclear material there, but it's not an active nuclear power station. But this other one could be more of an issue. And I think there was a university building or something as well, which they've started having a go at, which I think has got some nuclear material in it that they were concerned about. Seems to be all over the show, really. Yeah, plug it back in, Mark McCabe says quickly. Speaking of Chernobyl, I'm led to believe that Belarus were going to, or at least offered to send in their own experts to go and deal with the issue. I mean, that would piss Putin off. Yeah, here we go. Get ready for the climate lockdown. Yeah, you can see that bloody radiation cloud now, can't you? They'll have a field day with that. You just imagine universal basic income and all that sort of thing coming in because we can't afford to do. Oh dear, do you see the direction all this is heading? I think I might do. Gary farted. Excellent. Angela Gill, I've got COVID. I swear it's horrible. For me, it's way worse than a bad cold. Will you rest up and get well soon? And hope you beat it. I'm led to be, well, it's really bad at first and then tapers off. Oh yes, old mucker, you know when the fear factor fails, the wrong uns tremble. Exactly. Who else we got? Gary the boat wanking dinghy diver. Really? Thanks for sharing. Excellent. Anna Perkins, the weather is getting better and the climate intends to be out in force, making night. Yeah, them bloody Extinction Rebellion lot are talking about blotting off the, oh God, the oil refineries, weren't they, next month or something. Bastards. The price of fuel around here is getting ridiculous. There's one place 10 minutes up the road that's about £2 a litre, and I'm seeing 169, 170 in a lot of places now. It's unbelievable. It's getting out of hand. There you go. Anyway, folks, we've just hit the 20-minute mark. As I said, I could only do a quick one today. Oh, yes, Mike Alligators. Linda Barron the other day sadly departed. That was a shame. Absolute shame. Yeah, I could only do a quick one today, folks, because I've got to be in bed really before the hour's up. So if you haven't done so already, give this a like. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry I'm late. That wasn't the plan, but as things go, best laid plans go to waste and all that. If you're new, haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to us, and I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, toodaloo.